Madam Aurora and Mr. Das. I know it's a tough job for me because it's a post-lunch session and time is too short. So every other speaker has already spoken, so I have little matter to discuss. So I will not take much more time. I will finish. Basically, I just like to go about social inclusion, electronic governance or e-governance. As Madam earlier told that we are all getting more into social institutions. Now, as per the rule of UK government, this is that the converse of social exclusion is an affirmative action for social exclusion. And that circumstances in habit or that lead to or already led to social exclusion. How people are socially excluded? It is basically on the transportation, health segment, equivalent technology, say for ICT for all, poverty, job scope, so everything is excluded. So government should work on the future, on the more directly, on these projects which include in the people in the main trade, and that reduce substances, reduce of crime, and any other things. Key factors. The government, any government, central aim to improve everyone's quality of life now and for the future. We are creating technology, we are doing projects, we are doing a lot of things we listened about. We are listening about e-governance and NPR or whatever service, PO services, everything. But ultimately, as a citizen of everybody, we aim that we should get the service. What services we are getting, how we are making our life, upliftment of our life, that is more important. So, the four key areas for social inclusions are electronic service delivery, improving use of knowledge. We are creating, you are creating everything. You are giving like some kind of things you are doing in every country, everywhere, in every state. But we should teach, the next stage, we should teach our citizens how to gain access to the technology, knowing how to use the technology, and knowing what advantage it brings. Means their incentive. Incentive is not only cash. My quality of life improves. It's an incentive for me. I am getting a better job. Incentive for me. I am getting better civil infrastructure, amenities. It's an incentive for me. Relating to the outside world, and typically a lot of places, and for public, or election manifesto or something, government is doing some of the project, but it is nowhere. Ultimate results is nowhere coming to the. You cannot relate to the people. Outside of this vision, outside of the world, so outside every project, everything, we should be connected to the people. So that social upliftment will automatically, it will come. And improving internal process or systems. There are, all of you agree that there are a lot of, room for improvement for this. So social inclusion, where we can do, it's a powerful tool towards a unified society and one land. Because in India, we are empowering with dedication. We have diversified cultures, diversified people. Everywhere it's and together, if we make social inclusion, the solidarity of diversity society can make one country, one India. The ideas for service providers, from a service perspective, social inclusion framework can be used to think about how existing services and programs can be conceptualized using a social inclusion framework, how future services and program can be developed to reflect a social inclusiveness perspective. I am doing a program, I am running some project on e-governance, which doesn't relate to another people. There are a lot of things which I don't want to bring in, can open a new debate, but hardly we are not judging on this. There is a discussion should be there. Is this really beneficial for the ultimate user, the people, or is it some kind of thing, some kind of things government initiated, it came idea from the abroad and we just implemented. How future, extent to which there is involvement and input of community members in corporate governance, employment and training opportunities. We are doing a lot of development, a lot of things on a MP fund or any other fund, but without connecting the local people, without connecting the community. We are not taking the feedback from them. So their social exclusion is there. So to correct these inclusions, we should connect with the people. So the community of members, training opportunities, evaluation, monitoring of service and program under various government grants. Then review and reflect upon the physical access to the service. Example, access to the public transport. In India, public transport is still in many things, it's a luxury. We are not, in many cities, public transport even. In a large metropolitan, I don't know the name, the public transport is still not proper way. People are more easy into private. Disability access, the feature or the systems we are generating is a disabled person can access to this. Safety of the local area, provision of child care or health care, affordability of fees, service threshold criteria, and ways in which the service has addressed this issue. So, it is similarly, some of you know that Maslow's law of motivation. It is not. It is follows. Ultimately. So ultimately, our basic needs is survival need, and then we come to safety and security. Then we come to belonging, attending programs, social connections. Then when you get education, job seeking, everything fulfilled, we are trying to develop our self-esteem. And then we can reach on the self-actualization, the final stage, when we can reach the broader plans, we can do a lot of things on society. That is the complete social inclusion will be completed on the self-actualization phase. We are far from behind, so it's a future area. Madam has told everything about dividing. Obviously it's a, as Mr. Nandan Kulkarni told that Aadhaar will act as a social inclusion factor, where many more denied social benefit because they cannot prove the identity. I don't want to highlight more, everything is there, but already like there are a lot of provisions where Aadhaar can play a role. Financial inclusion will be achieved in the system where all banks and loan accounts are identified with UID. Madam told 256 banks, we are miles to go further on that. Land records linked to UID will eliminate and Benami holdings. PDS, the right family in right quantity always. Disbursal of benefit like pension. So Das was mentioning about that. RTO department, we are still very weak in the RTO. Passport office, insurance facility will be given to one insurer, and attendance system. Everything can be linked to the other, which will include social inclusion can be future role. Key challenges is across the four pillars of e-governance. People, government is what any e-governance work in four people. For governance, people, process, technology, and resources. The key concern are enabling to replicate isolated success with a quick turnaround. A lot of projects we are doing is isolated success. Even for the CSC, somewhere it's a very success, somewhere it's a model pilot project. But many ultimate things, I don't know what is happening there. So it cannot be an example. Lack of skill in large scale effective project management and thoughtful process re-engineering resulting delay in overall projects. All of us in governments, we know that. Zero or poor connectivity at the district, block and village level. Successful implementation of IT projects in government or private sector or PPP model often faced with respect to the changes or design of scope of a project. Then funding issue, I don't know whether anything more. And red tape mechanism. Now coming into RICO, just a 5 minutes more, what we do, and I will cover up what we are doing towards social inclusion also. I'm part of RICO Global, it's a Japanese MNC, it's a Fortune 500 company, around $23 billion conglomerate, and our net worth is a $9 billion. And we are running through three founding principles: the love your labor, love your country, and love your work. This is our 4-5 group headquarters. India reports to Asia Pacific, Japan, Singapore office. Our production services, we are in product and IT services, printing services, projection system, production building, cloud services, data center, digital cameras. Some of our famous brand, RICO. Yesterday, you know that in the school, all of us using some psycho-style think paper. Now that's the one that was not digital duplicated. So yesterday, RICO company, worldwide RICO has acquired our 10 years back as an organization. We have Infotech, those are Indian company are here. Pentax is a camera, and famous camera and surveillance camera. RICO is worldwide. Recently, we launched India the Pentax camera. We also have RICO camera, and Pentax is the only lens manufacturer in the whole world. Whatever you're using other competition camera, they are 98% chances they're using Pentax lens. And RICO Docs, I'll come later. It's a document management platform. We are also Society Evolution. We are a Fortune 500 company. We are world 100 most ethical companies for 5 years in a row. Global most sustainable corporation is not 9 consecutive years. Yesterday we got for 10 consecutive years award globally. And we are very cash-rich company. World best official accounts company, we have got this award also. In India, we run our 360-degree experience. We are present in 22 locations, direct presence including Chandigarh, and we have around 2,000 dealers. So we are across all the country we are present. That is our prime facility. We have nationwide 4 logistics centers, every region, which and we have our Calcutta. We have a huge data center. And our prime data center and second data center is in Delhi. We have the IT hub in Calcutta, and we also have opened our factory in Gandhinagar. This is the main product solution imaging product. We are the #1 brand in multifunction device color segment. We have a large printer called production printer. Some of you, for information, the checkbooks we are using. More than 20 checkbooks are printed on our machine, and Rico has awarded the most MICL compliant checkbook. It's a number of PSU banks and ICICI, HDFC, Axis, all are printed on our checkbooks. Your Airtel bill, your Vodafone bill, your BSNL bill, all are using our product, our printers. We have our cloud network. A lot of customers are using our cloud in the government. We have our world shortest ultra-through projectors and mobile devices, tablets. Some of the imaging products I already told. We have very green initiatives. The IT infrastructures, we have data center, networking, virtualization services, backup, disaster recovery, infrastructure management services, and cloud software services. Everything we are covering. The SI, Rico is an organization which is an OEM, as we are an SI organization. This is the various clouds we are offering. Cloud software services, and infrastructure services. Desktop is a cloud. RPAS, our remote infrastructure product we have. We are ISO 27000, 9000 and 14000 organization. We are a CMA level 3 organization. We have 24/7 toll-free customers service call number, and also toll-free also customer service portal. Coming into our Rico Docs, this is a unique product developed in India. Unique product which is basically can be developed on any kind of your existing tool, on your CRM, on document management, on ERP, and it can create your digitalization, your entire things that you can retrieve and then run the workflow. It can work anywhere. Okay. This is a 360. We are building business process, business application, IT infrastructures. So everything we are present. Some of our key alliances, all the industry leading brand, we are more into platinum partnership we have with everybody. Some of the government, Rico, we have more than 70% we are in the government is our customers. We are very strong in the government and PSU segments. And this is few experiences. We have done a lot of UID enrollment. We are doing a lot of states, more than 2 crores we do UID enrollment. UP districts we have done for a lot of projects for education, with tablets and laptops for government or some Chhattisgarh. West Bengal, eHealth, Bihar, eHealth, e-education, e-districts, various PSU, we have presence almost all BFSI segment, and corporate customer we have more than 50,000. So the last slides, we are also doing social inclusion because we are doing a lot of programs by education for donating our machine to the education society and the far area for children. We are giving them very low cost tablets and cloud solution to people where there is no more, internet is very poor, there is no education, we are running to education program through this. So we are also participating on social inclusion things. With this, thank you very much for your time. Thank you.